Undying getting banned out here from IG with the Dazzle. Could be a little bit of trouble. The Poison Touch with the Decay if they were to try lane.
5 seconds remaining.
But for right now, not looking that way. And they aren't going to go with the Undying. And the Slardar gets banned as they go into the line. So they've got the stun. They have a Hex. They have a Poison Touch with the Shadow Wave. There's a lot here in terms of what their supports can kind of throw down onto these IG heroes.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Now go with the Tide Hunter here,
Invictus
which will
Gaming
be for blacks, and he plays a very good Tide, but they go Huskar 4th pick. So Huskar here with the Dazzle. Sometimes you don't always expect it with the Dazzle. It used to be commonplace that you see a Dazzle, you want to ban the Huskar, but it hasn't been picked together too often recently. But they go with the Huskar, and I believe that might move the Tiny into the off lane. Could throw the Huskar mid. Well, they could throw the Huskar safe lane, still throw the Tiny mid and go for an off laner, but we'll see. A lot open here for them, and now Kunkka coming out for IG. So they've got their mid off and safe laner here with the Chen. They need just one more support for IG. That's going to be Emo here on the Kunkka. Chinese region really does like the mid Kunkka.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see what the final bans will be for these teams. OD still available, so Ehome could go off lane, Tiny safe lane, Huskar mid OD. Leaving that OD open is never the best move. Rubik getting banned out here.
Ten seconds remaining.
Don't think this Dazzle is going to be poor.
Remaining.
Shouldn't be. We've seen it sometimes over mid. I think Ehome does like it too over mid, but I just don't think that's going to be the play. Rubik banned IG 24 seconds on their final ban. They'll be the first to finish off their draft in this game. Control is okay from Ehome. Would like to see them get another bit of lockdown, and OD does cover that with Huskar then going safe lane with Tiny in the off lane. And they ban the Timber. So Timber getting banned. Would have been a decent pick as well. IG. We'll see what they finish this off with.
Seconds remaining.
Not a lot of time in terms of natural pick time and reserves, so we'll have to see soon what IG want to finish their draft off in. And Shadow Shaman is available.
Dire team pick.
And they go Skywrath Mage. Okay, Skywrath with the Chen. This is a 5-position Skywrath. And now the Oracle. So this is going to be a mid Dazzle. Okay. So they have both Oracle as well as Dazzle. The disarm for the Phantom Assassin from the Oracle too. I kind of like this Ehome draft. But good team fight here for IG. Good pick-off potential for IG as well. This could be tough for Ehome, but I like the draft that they've brought on the table. So game 2 here, Ehome having a chance of going back into the finals. That'll be up against Vici tomorrow. It's a best of 5 starting at 2 o'clock Eastern in the morning of the 30th. About 22 hours from now. And that'll be it for tomorrow, but... for now, we're focused on the Ehome IG series, as IG were put down to the lower bracket by Vici. And then they got a free pass to the lower bracket final because of LGD's withdrawal from the tournament. Winner of this, of course, goes on to MDL in 2019. That's going to be a tournament over in February 20th to the 24th. We're looking ready to go here with game number 2.
I shall not report you.
And it is dogfights on the Skywrath Mage, which Ali is the normal 5 player, and dogfights the normal 4. You've got Doodle on the Phantom Assassin. Obviously, Black's on the Tide Hunter, as he's going to be going to the safe lane with this Tide. But Kunkka over mid, of course, and that's going to be up against Huskar. Now, Huskar, it looks like, yeah, ASD's going to be here. Huskar, we'll see what lane he ends up finding himself in, as it looks as though they've got Innocence on the Oracle, Tiny going down to the off lane, and it should be Ego going over towards top, but I think they're trying to scout out maybe a matchup for him.
30 seconds to battle.
So Skywrath over top, Innocence making his way over there as well. They've got Ali here, and they've also got the Phantom Assassin, so it will be the position 1 in the off lane for at least IG for the moment. I think maybe they're thinking about putting ASD in the safe lane.
The battle begins.
No, they'll throw Ego into the off lane. He's going to be here with Tian Ming on the Lion. So you have Huskar with the Lion, Earth Spike level 1. That'll help get some burning spears out onto this Tide Hunter, who's taking level 1 into the Anchor Smash. And we'll send Faith Beyond here with Innocence. Dogfights just kind of walks right by him. Fortune's End Throne. He's already too fast for them to really catch up. Innocence takes a little bit of damage. Taking a look at the matchup over mid. Emo taking a couple of chunk shots with the Poison Touch coming out from ASD. And then over bottom, it is the Burning Spears with the stun. And they immediately threw it out at Blacks. So, Innocence with Faith Beyond. We'll see when he goes into the Fate's Edict, but it should be Purifying Flames level 2, and then I believe it's actually Purifying Flames level 3. Level 4 is Fate's Edict. Level 5 back into the Purifying Flames. You throw the Purifying Flames with Fortune's End immediately. First Blood happens over bottom of Tian Ming, getting the kill on a Blacks. And first Blood here for Ehome in the Huskar's lane. Take a look back over mid. 6-1 for the Dazzler to the 5. 6-2 of Emo. That Tidebringer doing quite a bit. Level 2 into the Shadow Wave. No surprise here. Don't think he'll take the casual level in Shallow Grave. Level 3. He should go into the Poison Touch level 3, which is usually standard. But bottom again. Ego now getting a kill on a Dogfight. As Tian Ming is here with Innocence. They're going to look to have themselves the Oracle here, as Tian Ming heads over towards mid, and actually TP's over towards top. Avalanche comes out on a Doodle, Arcane Bolt on a Faith Beyond. It's 3 heroes here with Dogfights, Ollie, and Doodle. Meanwhile, bottom again, Blacks can't really stand here and trade too much, with Burning Spears just burning into his skin. Maybe the hard Kraken exterior, but he can melt through it, given enough time. So Poison Touch coming out on the Emo once again here mid. And look for the Torrent. Will be a little bit too far up. A lot of harassment here on the Faith Beyond and TM Ming. Got the stun. Divine Fervor on the Doodle. Keeping him okay in this lane. Emo taking a lot of damage over mid. As Dazzle continuously with the Poison Touch. But Kunkka ahead in terms of levels for right now. And that's going to change once ASD, of course, now hits level 4. With this creep wave coming in under the tower. But he goes 2-0-2. Tuning the Shadow Wave, tuning the Poison Touch, continuing to harass Emo, trying to get him out of this lane. Meanwhile, bottom, Emo just continuing to farm here. But only 7-4. So some good harassment coming out onto the Tidehunter, but not as focused here, at least for now, on the last hits. Shen taking over this neutral creep. Stun comes out. Will land. Faith Beyond coming over with the Avalanche. Has a Mango ready for the toss. We'll toss him back onto Tian Ming. Now he's trying to run. And Ali ends up getting the kill. They're going to look over towards ASD, though. They've got the X with the Torrent. Arcane Bolts coming in. They'll bring Oracle over. Innocence trying to get a kill on the Emo with the rotation over of Tian Ming. Purifying Flames, Fortune's End, taking a lot of damage. The stun on a bolt for them. They'll get the kill here on the Emo. Now they look over at Dogfights. He's in a little bit of trouble with Purifying Flames once again, starting to heal him up. But there it is with the Purifying Flames once more. And Innocence with the double kill. So 5-1 in favor of Ehome. So get 3 kills overall, 2 over mid and 1 over in the jungle. Arcane Bolt, Ollie chasing, Tian Ming on the run. Gets really low. It doesn't actually blow the shrine. An early lead so far for Ehome, and just 5 minutes in, they've gotten themselves 5 kills.
Dire are scanning.
Tiny at 17-7. Compare that to the Tidehunter at 17-2. So they're staying relatively close. Huskar and PA are close, but PA with a little bit of an advantage. Ego now 3 into the Burning Spears, 2 into the Berserker's Blood, and then the Dazzle mid with 26 last hits leading the way with 11 denies as well. But Kunkka tied with 26 of his own. But ASD the first to hit level 6. Ollie goes down to Faith Beyond over top. Tian Ming did throw a stun there. They've got the Fortune's End hitting with the Purifying Flames. Emo taking a little bit of damage as the tower finds a shot onto the Oracle for a moment. Skywrath Mage comes in. They've got the Salve on ASD pushing back Emo. Impressive shot. Poison Touch being thrown to Dogfights. Tidebringer. Not enough here is the Fortune's End on Emo. Purifying Flames once again. Innocence now on a killing spree. X with the Torrent. Trying to stay alive, but will eventually be taken down by Emo, so supports trade. Supports traded. Emo getting the kill on Innocence. We'll now send the Oracle over top. Tri-lane attempt here with the Avalanche coming out as well as the toss. They've got the Hex. The Fortune's End comes through. Innocence shows up and he gets a kill immediately on the PA. This has left Ego all by himself to hit level 6. Emo comes over with Blacks. There's the Gush. Emo has X available, but now the stun comes out. The Burning Spears. Fervor onto Emo. Pulls him back. There's the Ravage with the Torrent of the boat. Ego cleaned off the face of the earth. As it's the Ravage bow combo with Doodle even making an appearance here over bottom. concussive shot. ASD hit with the arcane bolt as well. Emo finds the Tidebringer, but Tianming is here. Gets the stun onto both these heroes. Purifying Flames as well as the Fortune's End. Tidebringer, Emo dead. Not going to be able to get a kill onto the Dazzle, who is saved here by Oracle once more. And Purifying Flames again on a dogfight. And ASD with the Poison Touch lasting in. They get a double kill here for the Dazzle. They'll throw Ego over towards top. Tiny now heading over bottom as he's level 6. It's 10-3, and we'll switch it over to the net worth 8 minutes in to spot that they do have the Dazzle at the top of the net worth. So they smoke from the shrine. They look over towards bottom. Doodle is here. If they can get another kill on the Phantom Assassin to soul him down, that would be nice. They do have the Avalanche and the Toss to work with. He uses this soul ring. There's the tree at him. Innocence. Tianming. There's the gush coming out. Doodle now needs to retreat. The smoke's been spotted and over mid. ASD going to be killed off by dogfights with the help of Emo. It's the boat that comes in. Got the silence as well as the concussive shot. IG are able to get a kill over mid with the rotation from bottom, or over to bottom from Ehome. Fortune's End thrown out on a Blacks. Faith Beyond trying to do what he can, but the Torrent hits on an Innocence, and now they've got the Tidebringer that gets the kill. Tianming comes over, Avalanche Toss. They get the kill on Emo, so they return a 1-for-1. A core for support. As Dazzle had died over mid, but will at least take the trade over bottom. Eleven to 5, Ehome. Only with a 2,000 net worth lead. Trying to get their way back into this is going to be IG with Doodle. Farming up what he can, but now sitting here 5th on the net worth behind all the cores on the side of Ehome, as is the mid of this Kunkka. So Doodle on the run. Avalanche comes out. He's tossed up. Meanwhile, Tianming goes down to Emo. They're fighting over in the river. ASD has the haste, but dogfights here with Emo. Take a look back over at Doodle. Fighting Faith Beyond. He'll be pushed away from the creep wave.
Top tower is under attack.
And Avalanche once more. Doodle has to be careful. Phantom Strike over to Ollie. Now the Stifling Dagger comes out. Emo's here. They've got the Torrent. They'll look for the boat. They've got the X with the Centaur Stomp. Very tanky, though, is this Tiny, but they've got the silence on a Tianming to keep this line away. Avalanche comes through on a Doodle. The finger hits, and they'll get the kill, so they trade. ASD will come in over bottom with the Poison Touch hitting on a dogfight. Fervor placed on top of him, but the Earth Spike hits, and they should be able to get the kill. Ooh, boy. Poison Touch not enough, and he's able to TP out. Now they've got the X on Innocence, but nothing more to follow that up.
Dire's middle tower
This is all the while Ego is just practically free farming here in the top lane. Silence comes out. Nice move there from Innocence.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So good at this Oracle, making sure that it's slow, never really gets a chance to touch him with the Fortune's End. Ego has the finished Armwood on the way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We'll send him over. Let's see if they smoke out of this. They don't end up smoking, but they'll go for the Centaur.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Eagle working here with the armlet. So much space has been opened up here for him, and now Faith Beyond over bottom. He's going for the Blink Dagger. This could get really ugly for IG if they're not too careful. The smoke comes out. They're trying to chase. ASD will attack the mid-tier 1. They were looking to maybe set up something, but nobody home for IG as they just let the mid-tier 1 fall.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Doodle spotted. There's the Boyer, but the Hex follows it up. ASD coming over. They've got the stun, and let's see what ASD is able to do. The Poison Touch comes through. Y charging up the Fortune's End. Also got the Purifying Flames continuing to move on forward through the tier 1 tower. TM taking the tower shots as Purifying Flames once again with the Phantom Strike. Still moving forward, though, will be ASD. Will be unable to find the kill on a Doodle. He goes sitting low quite often, and makes me nervous, but he's going for the plate mail as we take a look bottom. The silence comes out on a Faith Beyond, unable to get the kill, and they look over towards the tier 1 to try and get it. So 12-7, heavily relying on this Battle Fury here for Doodle. We got Vlad's first item on the Kunkka, and then Armlet on the Tidehunter, and Kunkka going for the Armlet. But the Blink Dagger now available for Faith Beyond, which can make him just so much more aggressive, especially with this lineup. With Blink, Avalanche, Toss, have the team to follow up. And here it is, Blink, Avalanche, Toss, and Ollie's dead. Thank you for the great example, Faith Beyond. Chen's in a lot of trouble. He's got this Blink Dagger 14 minutes in, but Faith Beyond with that kind of damage, with a tree in his hand, is going to make this really rough for Chen, and possibly even rougher for the Skywrath Mage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower, Radiant's bottom tower, has fallen.
So 3,000 net worth lead here for Ehome. Coming over will be Innocence. Tianming continuing to just taunt as he'll be slowed up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No, take that.
Huskar now has the casual play mail for the 10 extra armor going into the BKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
ASD going Necro into the Medallion. What's Faith Beyond getting next? Echo Saber? Couple heroes heading towards top with Emo wrapping around in the jungle. They've got the Hex onto this Tide, and now the Ravage comes out. Let's see as Ego continues forward with the finger. That's going to land. The silence comes out of the Oracle with the Mystic Flare on top of him. He's trying to survive, running away. Faith Beyond's got the toss as well as the Avalanche coming in. Ollie almost dead. The tree gets tossed at Dogfights. One more shot to get the kill on Ollie. Y and Ego were taken out by Emo, who wrapped all the way around, but they've got the Poison Touch coming in from ASD. Dogfights in a lot of trouble with the minus armor, as well as just Dazzle hitting away at this point. 3 heroes dead on the side of IG. 2 gone on Ehome. They take out this Huskar. Lose 2 supports and an offlaner themselves.
Regeneration.
It's already 2 fingers, so hitting for 100 damage more.
The pinions of night enfold me.
There's the Medallion. See if that's immediately made into a Solar Crest. Coming around will be Dogfights. Not too certain he can really find a kill here. At least by himself. He should be careful. Put the blink away anyway, so Dogfights won't even engage there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So with that, Ehome heading to Roche. Ego leading the charge. The Shadow Wave comes out. Meanwhile, Fortune's End, that comes through with the help of Tianming. Get the kill on Ollie. Continuing to try and work here onto the Roshan.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
there it is. A just picked up 4 Huskar. And Faith Beyond looking for the Avalanche. Won't land it on the Blacks, but he pushes them away here from the Shrine area, which should allow them to push this top tier 1.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower
Let's
has
take a tier 1 of their own over bottom. They'll lose the tier 1 top.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fury finally finished off for Doodle. We'll see if that ends up mattering. As meanwhile over mid, they've got the Hex coming through to the Tide Hunter. Has Ravage available. The Earth Spike comes out.
Is under attack.
And let's see if he blows it. As wrapping around soon will be the side of IG, but the finger comes through. And it's not going to matter. A third kill here for that finger. TM Ming sitting 5-1 and 9 on this line.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower
Go after the tier 2 Avalanche to stop that TP preemptively. Meanwhile, Fortune's End comes through on a Doodle. TM Ming comes in with a Hex. They'll TP over this Huskar. In a lot of trouble is the Phantom Assassin as they've got the False Promise on the Ego. Phantom Strike away on to Ollie trying to run.
under attack.
False Promise. Ego trying to survive. Well, it's over. Dogfights the stun just in time. TP taking a little bit too long. Now back over mid. The Avalanche comes out on the Emo. Looking over at ASD. They've got the Medallion. Through on to Ollie. Oh, 1 big shot. 2 big shots. Down goes Ollie. Shallow grave on ASD. He's trying to run. The Torrent landing. Still not dead just yet. The Avalanche comes in. The Shadow Wave keeping him alive. Ego continuing to move on forward as he's got the disarm on a Doodle, taking a lot of damage. Will end up melting here to the Burning Spears. Now the stun on a 2. Ravage following it up. That hits on a 3 of these heroes, but Doodle still trying to run. They had taken out Emo earlier. Doodle into the blur. Avalanche comes in. There's the toss once again. The disarm through from Ego, and Doodle will end up falling. All of a sudden for Ehome, it's a 6,000 net worth lead going into the base by the tier 3s. Dogfights just gets away. Activating those drums once again. Got the Aegis still here on the Ego. No Ravage to throw. Break on a Blacks. Now the toss, throwing him back in a lot of trouble. The Anchor Smash comes out with the Fortune's End. They've got the kill. Ego gets credit for that one. He's dead for 42 seconds. No buyback. And now the tier 3's in trouble over mid. Trying to kill Ego. Unable to do so. Now the stun comes in. He'll be pulled back in a moment. But the Blink Avalanche with the Hex. Doodle crits Ego. And the Arcane Bolt's still not enough to get the kill. He's disarmed, trying to get healed up by Oracle. Innocent's doing an amazing job in this game so far, despite only being 4-3 and 8.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Get the tier 3. They look over the melee racks, and they are no more.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Money changes hands.
Going really well right now for Ehome. Top 3 in the net worth are all Ehome heroes. Faith Beyond the Sanjin Yasha with the Blink Dagger. Huskar, he's got himself the Armlet, as well as the Plate Mail building in the AC. And then you've got the Mid Dazzle going into the Guardian Greaves after finishing off the Solar Crest. The Heaven's Halberd here for the Kunkka, as well as the Huskar, though. So, IG
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
at least trying to work hard to stay alive in this game for the moment. But it is really
Radiant's
difficult.
bottom tower has fallen.
And it's IG just trying to steal time from a possible faulty plan of Ehome, if there is to be a faulty plan, but unfortunately it's not going to come. Disarm, keeping Faith Beyond alive. They look over at Egos. The tier 3 is going to be taken. Shadow Wave comes through. The Arcane Bolt's being thrown at this Huskar, but he's still got the Aegis. The arm is going to be turned on with the Shadow Grave coming out. Faith Beyond blinks in. Avalanche toss through on to Dogfights. They'll get the kill. The boat coming through onto the Huskar, but it's not going to be enough just yet. They look over at Emo. The chase is on. The age is going to be expiring. The finger comes out. There's the Ravage. Not going to do enough. Disarming a couple of these heroes, including Doodle. Blacks ends up falling. Now they look for more. The Torn hits onto 3 of these heroes. They've got the stun. That's going to hit onto a couple. Is Emo getting low? He'll end up falling. That's going to be 3 dead with a buyback coming out from the Tidehunter as well as the Kunkka. Stifling Dagger through one of the Tiny, pull him back with the Axe. They throw Emo into the hands of Ehome. Ego trying to get the kill with the Avalanche coming out on the Blacks as well as this Emo Kunkka. He'll get the kill. Triple kill here for Faith Beyond. Looking for more. Looking to get the kill onto the Doodle. It's an ultra kill. Oh, Ego steals the Rampage. Full team wipe. IG call GG. Ehome take the series 2-0. And then we'll move on to face VG in the finals tomorrow. Faith Beyond must be a little bit upset there, as he had that Rampage in his hands, and Ego taking it away. 11-1 and 8 for Faith Beyond. Once he got that Blink Dagger, you could just feel how much stronger he got with the Avalanche toss to follow it up. It was actually disgusting. 2-7 and 2 for Dogfights, 1-6 and 3 for Blacks, 0-7, 0-4 for Ollie and Doodle. Emo 6-6 and 3, the only shining light there for IG, but Ehome dominate. Absolutely dominate this series, and again, the graph so much in favor of Ehome. So that's it tonight. I'm your caster B-Cop. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 a.m. Eastern. Or that's the local time, I believe. Or my local time. I believe it's 1500, which is 3 in the afternoon for Chinese local time. So yeah, we'll see Ehome against Vici in a best of 5. That'll be it for DPL. We'll be back with that tomorrow. I'm your caster B-Cop at BCop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting. I cast basically every day, except for New Year's Eve. I'm going to be doing something that day. And then, yeah, follow me on both ends. You'll know when I'm casting. Hopefully I'll see you guys sooner to LAN or something. See you guys eventually somewhere. You guys have been great. I really do appreciate you guys coming out night after night, making this that much easier, making my dream a reality by coming to watch and really giving me the opportunity to show you guys some entertainment. And I appreciate that immensely. See you guys tomorrow. Best of 5. Last best of 5 of the year. And we will close it out with a bang. See you guys tomorrow.